But first at 4, breaking news just into the 12 newsroom. A homicide investigation is underway in North Providence after police say a woman was shot and killed in her own home.
12 News reporter Alex Torres-Perez is live at the scene. And Alex, what can you tell us right now?
Well, right now, investigators are inside of this home off Centerdale Avenue, processing the scene and gathering evidence. I'm going to go ahead and step onto the side so you guys can get a closer look. You can see some of the investigators there wearing those covered boots, stepping out just briefly after being inside of the home, once again gathering evidence and processing the scene. Now, this all comes after receiving a phone call yesterday afternoon from a man trying to reach his sister, whom he hadn't heard from since Thanksgiving. Now, police say the man looked in the window and saw her lying on the couch when he called 911. Officers then forced their way into the home where they found the 61-year-old woman dead. And today, the medical examiner declared her death to be a homicide after an autopsy found that the woman had been shot and killed. Police are not disclosing how long the woman had been dead inside the home or if they have any leads since it's so early in the investigation. We're talking less than 24 hours at this time. However, they do stress that there is no threat to the public.
I do believe this is an isolated incident. There's no reason for alarm or panic. And again, it's under investigation, and we're hoping for a successful outcome.
And the police chief tells me that investigators and detectives will remain inside of that home processing the scene as long as they need to. Of course, if we learn any new information, we'll keep you updated both on air and online at WPRI.com. Reporting live in North Providence, Alex Torres-Perez, 12 News.
First, breaking news in North Providence. There's a homicide investigation at a home on Centerdale Avenue.
Let's get right to 12 News reporter Alex Torres-Perez, who's live on the scene with what she's learned. Alex.
Shannon and Mike, investigators are still here at this home off Centerdale Avenue, processing the scene and gathering evidence, but details are pretty scarce as the investigation is just over 24 hours in. Yellow crime scene tape now surrounds this home off Centerdale Avenue, where police say a woman was shot and killed in her own home. The victim's brother calling 911 Wednesday afternoon. He had come to this residence and looking for his sister that he hadn't heard from since Thanksgiving. He could not make entry into the house. He peered through a window and he observed his sister lying on the couch. Officers forced their way into the home where they found the 61-year-old woman dead. Police are not disclosing how long the woman had been dead inside, but the medical examiner declared her death to be a homicide after an autopsy found that she had been shot and killed. The brother now working with police to get answers. He's very distraught. He's been cooperative. We've interviewed him throughout most of the day, and we'll continue to talk to him as well. Investigators gathering evidence at the home, trying to figure out what happened. As long as it takes for the detectives that are inside to do a thorough job. It's unclear if police have any leads at this time since it's so early in this investigation, but they stress there's no threat to the public. We do believe this is an isolated incident. There's no reason for alarm or panic. And again, it's under investigation, and we're hoping for a successful outcome. And neighbors tell me that the woman who lived inside of that home was pretty quiet and kept to herself. Her name has not been released at this time, but of course, we'll keep you updated both on air and online as soon as we learn more. Reporting live in North Providence, Alex Torres-Perez, 12 News.